Hi guys, very good morning to all of you. I welcome all of you guys to this event. So before we go ahead and get started, with me explaining about or talking about the three topics, let me go ahead and give you guys a brief introduction about myself. So my name is Akshay Raghuvanshi. I am the program leader and assistant professor here at World University of Design. So just again talking a little bit about what my expertise is all about. So I am an environment artist. I basically make environments for games. I have about 10 plus years of international United States mostly working there, kind of an experience. Have worked on a lot of different titles as well, speaking from indie games to a lot of AAA titles as well. That's what I have been doing since last 10 years, and I'm also into education from last, I would say, about 4 years or something. So on a very brief nutshell, that's something quickly about myself. Also, let me go ahead and just get you guys familiarized with the three topics which I would be covering for you guys today. I would make sure that those guys are, pretty quick and pretty brief for all of you. So the three topics which we guys, as I said, we guys are talking about is number one, importance of insights. That is very crucial. The second most important thing is, which is interrelated, by the way, with the first one, that is researching the existing solutions. And the number three is observing people. So you guys would be wondering that, hey, how all of these are interrelated to each other. So let me go ahead and give you guys, a small walkthrough of how the overall pipeline, of the games industry basically work. So, it all starts with a process which involves an idea, and that idea, once it's finalized that, hey, this is something which we want to do, all after that what happens is that it goes ahead and everything is being drawn onto the paper. Technically, you would be writing out a story. Once the story is being done, then then there is another realm in the industry which is called concept art. That is something which comes into picture, where the entire story is been given to an artist who sits and reads the entire story, and then based off of whatever visuals it's coming in his head or her head, that's something which they would start to draw on a paper with the colors, with the visuals, with the lighting, everything. Once those are completed, then it just kind of goes more towards the production side of it. Whereas, let's say that the entire project is of 3D, so then the 3D team would come into picture, where they would be modeling everything, they would be texturing everything, then they would be matching it according to the lighting which the reference had to offer, and then the rest of the things like mechanics, actions, animations, post processing, lot of other things will come into picture. So this is how the overall pipeline works. So let's go ahead and talk about point number one, that was the importance of insights. So let's say that you are into a 3D team. So having an insight about the entire pipeline, about the entire history of the studio and the project on which you guys are working on is absolutely crucial, even if it doesn't belong to you basically. But still, understanding about the overall history, as I said, the overall pipeline of the studio, their art style, it is absolutely crucial. Reason why, it just helps to tame your head in the right direction. Let's say that you are into the 3D development team, so it is absolutely necessary for you to also go ahead and read the story, that what the overall story is all about, and how does it help out you as an 3D artist. Is you would be able to understand the overall story at a much more better place. You would be able to relate yourself to the concept art on which you are working on another finer scale. That is something which insight, as the term says, is absolutely crucial for you to know about. As I was stating, even if you are into the lighting team, so you are absolutely necessary to see all the concept art, everything, whatever the project has to offer, even if you're not working onto that similar onto that specific art style, or onto that specific piece of art which you are looking at, but getting inspired, having all the insights is absolutely necessary. Another quick thing about insight, in through which we can cover is, let's say that it is the second iteration of a project on which the company is working on. So knowing that what was the process which the entire lighting team or the entire development team has laid their hands on, or whatever they have evolved with, so you are supposed to learn all of that, and it really helps you to go ahead and assess the situation on a far more better scale. You would be able to handle or tackle the problems on a far more easy and on far more confident scale, I would say. And basically it would just gonna go ahead and help you out on 360 degrees all the way. So as I said, insights absolutely necessary, to have your hands on the entire pipeline. Then let's go ahead and come to the second point, that is researching the existing solutions. A very crucial topic again, as I was stating, that all the three topics are interrelated to each other. So now finding out an existing solution or researching on an existing solution is necessary. Let me go ahead and give you an example. Let's say that we guys are working on a project, and that project is absolutely fresh, the idea is fresh, the overall pitch of the project is absolutely fresh, and you guys are trying to find a very cool art style, let's say, or a very cool mechanics of the game, which should be absolutely fresh. As I said, it should not be similar to what the market has already seen. So to be very honest, a fresh idea is never absolutely fresh, where you guys are not even researching about anything, and it's just basically straightforward something which has come out of a science fiction movie. It doesn't work like that. So all of the fresh new ideas are also an iteration of the older ideas or the older implementations across different titles, different games, different styles. So whenever we guys are talking about a fresh idea, as I said, will always come in from researching about the existing solutions. It's a very good saying in the industry that a new idea always comes in by combining, kit bashing 10, 15, 20 different ideas. That's how you're gonna go ahead and generate a new idea. So it is absolutely crucial if you guys are working on a board game. So if you want to generate a very fresh idea, then you have to go ahead and play a lot of different games, maybe Ludo, maybe Chinese checkers, maybe Monopoly, and then thinking about taking an inspiration from all the places and then combining and fusing it down onto one single idea. That is something which would be called as fresh, and that's how basically you evolve. And then once you are down with that fresh new idea, then somebody else will gonna go ahead and take in the inspiration in from whatever you have evolved with, and that's how basically the chain keeps on growing. That's how I would certainly recommend, and I would just lose out everything on stress. So just stressing onto this is absolutely necessary. Please keep doing the research to an existing solution. That is absolutely recommended. Then let's come to the last topic of this overall agenda. So that is observing people. Again, observing people is again, it's very necessary. Maybe not to production, but maybe to concept art, maybe to a couple of different areas into the project on which you are working on. Observing people doesn't even mean that you are sitting and observing somebody while you are trying to create a concept art. So concept art, again, let me go ahead and channelize my thoughts once again. So let's say you are working again on a project, and the overall story has been given into you, and you are a concept artist, and now you have to go ahead and create visuals. So there are a lot of times you would be sitting on a subway or on a train, and you are just watching a lot of people. You are understanding their gestures, and you guys are creating a concept art and you feel that, hey, this person's gesture could be a really good fit in my concept art. And that was something which I was seriously, I was trying to take a look at. So observing people, is absolutely necessary. It can help you in a lot of different ways. So this was, by the way, just only one example which I could go ahead and think right at the moment. Also, another thing which just came in my mind is about the mechanics. So there is something called the mechanics of the game. I mean, it's basically that how the overall player progresses in the entire game. So there are a lot of times when you would be observing people talking about different things of life, and you can get inspiration even by observing them, even by listening to what their conversations are. You never know where the idea can be clicked, and it can be overall converted into a very fresh, very out of the box fundamentals for a mechanics of a game. So these were a couple of examples which I think that they are the best fit, and which covers and absolutely makes sense to with each other. So speaking of which, that I guess completely covers up all the 3 points which we guys are supposed to deliver it to you, and I hope it makes more sense. Post this video, I would certainly be open about all the discussions. My friend here, Manu, he would be ready to take in any questions if you guys have. He would be really happy to answer. So on behalf of the entire team at WUD, I myself, Akshay Raghuvanshi, thanking you guys once again for having me here. Have a great day ahead, guys. Great journey. All the very best. Take care. Bye bye.